Hello, I'm back. So, this video, I'm going to talk about how targeted individuals need to be more loving and more supportive of each other. I'm talking about the ones who are real. So, I know it's hard trying to distinguish the real from the fake. That's so frustrating and the biggest curse to deal with. But some people have this belief that the reason why two real TIs would clash or not get along is they feel like it's the directed energy weapons or frequencies making them act mean towards each other. Just like, but I don't believe that, I think a lot of times people are mean because they want to be mean and they're just hungry for control. I'm not letting my guard down anymore. I don't know, it's hard because I'm putting my guard up against being hurt again because some people act like they're begging me for my phone number or begging me for my email address. And then when they get my email address or my phone number, then they get extremely abusive. And so I'm psychologically and mentally scarred by that. It's like I already talked about how I'm made to feel like as if everybody, including other targeted individuals, seem like they got more freedom and rights than I do. Like they can so many things that they're allowed to do. And it's very hard. Some people try to talk about how you should stop complaining and that you should count your blessings and that you should be grateful for what you do have and stuff, and that you should love love thy neighbor. I mean, I know the Bible talks about a lot of this too, but it's so hard. I mean, and it's like when one narcissistic, abusive person try to tell you, you're stupid if you love or forgive the people who hurt you, or if you keep going back in that situation or whatever. Sometimes you got no choice but to go back in that situation, or you have no choice but to keep going back, or no choice but to deal with them. So, or the people who keep hurting you, you get called a fool. But then, I mean, if you're judging people and calling people stupid, but yet you're just as abusive and hurtful. That's like when people who like to use and take advantage of victims, but then they try to warn the victim against another user who's trying to take advantage. Oh, watch out for him. He's trying to take advantage. Or like one perp try to warn you against another perp. Try to say, watch out for him. He's a perp, but then you're a fake TI perp. It's like people can talk. I said this before. People can talk about what the V2K is telling them all the time, and they have support. But when it comes to me, I don't get V2K. But when it comes to me talking about what the perps said about me, or what other abusive people have said about me or done to me, I get told to ignore it and not worry about it. And they be like, I don't care what they think of me. I don't care what they think of me. Or why should you care what they think? You say it in a way that's mean, aggressive, and you sound narcissistic the way you say it, You sound like a narcissistic abuser the way you say it by saying, don't worry about them. Like you sound like you're mad at me, like you're frustrated with me. you know. So I can't control my thoughts, like a lot of the unwanted and intrusive thoughts. And then a way to blame the victim is to say you allow them. Talking about abusive people, and one narcissistic abuser would tell me that I allow other, sociopaths who take advantage or whatever, who do me dirty, or you allow them to rent space in your head. When I'm fighting out intrusive thoughts that are against my will and against my desire, fighting, and the more I fight the thoughts out, that's the more they come. Their image or their name, their face or their name is repetitively unwanted and intrusive in my mind. The more I try to fight it out or block it out, that's the more intrusive it is. And I've been battling this for so many years. And, y'all already know about me being upset about the fake TI perps yelling at me, telling me in all caps, ignore, or they say, ignore! Like, so, but when other, or they always have some kind of fix-it solution or some shut-up solution for me, rather than allowing me to vent and be supportive and compassionate. And, again, I went to, on Instagram and Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, talked about, the hurt I go through. With my family, everybody ignored me. Everybody. Like it's taboo. And I said before, how can you have any flying monkeys when everybody's ignoring you? Everybody. Y'all supposed to be targeted like me. Like as if y'all don't even touch or y'all just overlook, and then y'all act like as if I'm a drama queen when I talk about not wanting to exist or something like that, or me talking about not wanting to live or talking about wanting to give up and stuff like that. When I go through the things that, when I'm reaching out that I'm hurting so much, it's like everybody, they ignore me like I'm the bad person. But any of my family members can start a smear campaign about me, and y'all go flock to them like as if they're the next Whitney Houston or something. Like y'all treat them like they're so famous, but it's like everybody's ignoring me. My family members, they're no different than any other narcissistic abusers or any gang stalking perps. It seemed like people always, order me around and tell me what to do with stuff that is obvious that I already know, and I have a college degree, and they treat me like I'm really slow or stupid, but when it's something I really need help with, they ignore me and leave me hanging, or they feel like, as an adult, you should already know, whatever, but you just got finished 5 minutes ago, treat me like I'm really, really too dumb to know how to tie my shoes, or too dumb to know how to peel a banana. So, and then the same people who ignore me when I talk about abusive people in my life, there are things that have happened in the past that can affect what you're going through today, and you're still suffering, you're still hurting, just reaching out, and everybody either ignore you or they attack and blame you and kick you down even harder. And, people always have some shut-up solution for me. And then they get mad that I reject their solutions, because sometimes there'll be a occultic new age or something, a new age solution. Like, try to say, like if I complain about the vibrating and then somebody tell me, oh, here, get you some orgonite. And then if I reject it, then they think that I just want to complain or something. No, I'm not trying to go to hell. You know, um, being suckered back into the New Age movement. I learned certain things, and a lot of people get mad at me and attack me for speaking against the New Age movement, or they defend the New Age movement. Certain things, like I would get attacked for talking about martial arts being New Age. I didn't know it was New Age when I was a kid, but I mean, now now I know not to take martial arts anymore. So it's like I heard I've seen it happen, a couple of other targeted individuals. If you say you're going through something, then everybody gang up on you and attack and blame you, and then there's nobody on your side, But I'm still trying to fight and not give up. And it's like people treat me like I don't have a choice or a right to live where I want. They think that, I should go live up north. The gang stalkers want me to do that. So if you say you're targeted, why you think I should go live? Why are you saying the same thing that the gang stalkers say? Oh, it's not a good idea for you to live in Pensacola. So I thought I wanted to stay here forever. For the rest of my life. And I felt like I wanted to see what it's like to live in Pensacola and have my own place. But I still want to stay in the South, but I want to leave Pensacola because of one person, Alex. But I know the rest of the gang stalking won't go away. I'm kind of scared, but I wish I could live in a different country. But I heard that places like Thailand and Asian countries don't like black people. But I heard that black people who live in China get treated so bad. In Korea also. I even looked into teaching English in Korea, teaching English in China, and all that. And the recruiters were perps. And they sit there and let me go through the whole interview through Skype, and then turn around and wait through the middle of the interview to ignore me and then go grocery shopping. I'm like, what the fuck? Like you cut through the middle of the Skype interview to go grocery shopping and then yell at me like I'm the problem, like I did something wrong. And eventually I gave up on trying to teach English in China, those kind of jobs. Try to look for those kinds of jobs. And VIP Kid straight rejected me. Cambly ignores me every time I try to do even though they're low wage, but Cambly ignores me every time I try to apply to work for them. And what's the other one? Like teaching English to foreign kids and stuff, mainly Asian kids or whatever. I don't think I would want to go to the UK because I don't know. I heard there's a lot of racism there too, and a lot of. I don't know. I've heard some people say it's worse than America. But one lady tried to tell me I should go by her to Canada. No, because the snow is cold. That's why I don't want to go to Canada. I think another person recently told me I should go to Washington State. No, it's too cold. So I don't know. I guess I am limiting myself, but I really traumatized by hate cold temperatures. Even this morning, it was like late 50s, early 60s, and I kind of felt like I was suffering, but I was dressed like this. And then me having my OCD, I didn't want my pants to be down, dragging on the on the ground, and then I have to use these same pants legs to sleep in my sleeping bag, and then I would feel icky all night because I feel like my pants legs made my sleeping bag dirty. I'm just weird like that, but that's complex PTSD from the abuse we went through growing up. And people might be like, well, why your twin sister isn't the same like you? We were molded to be different. I see Diddy, the Combs twins, and any other average twin. They do everything together. But with my twin, I'm not even allowed to know where she lives. Or I'm treated like as if I'm the criminal and the bad one. you know. So it's like other sets of twins can be like married couples. Let me like say one twin, a female twin is married to a man, and then her twin sister is also married to a different man, and they all live in the same house and get along very well. I'm sorry, I kind of phrased that wrong, but like married couples with twins, like twins who's married to a different person, like a woman married to one man, and then her twin sister is married to another man, and they all can live in the same household and have kids and get along like that. I'm sorry, I'm kind of sounding weird, but y'all get what I'm trying to say, but we were brainwashed. I heard that that's what narcissistic parenting, and then I heard some people say that we were an MK Ultra experiment or program to be brainwashed to not get along. I think I heard that kids not know any better. Sometimes twins do fight at 3 and 4 years old, but they had us medicated. And I heard, just like the chemtrails in the sky, I heard that certain psych medications can make you aggressive and make you at odds make you at odds with or at each other's throats. Because I heard that, the psych meds make you aggressive and make you not get along with people, and they make you crazy. Some people say with the pharmakeia and psych medication and other medication that the medicine, that there are demons behind those pills, those psych medications, So that's scary. And then certain things of the past, even throughout our teenage years, the idea that people always tell me to let go of the past in the negative, but but then again, this foster family, they manipulated certain situations, and the kids at school, their influence manipulated certain situations because they thought it was hilarious to get us to create lies or make up stuff on purpose to get us to argue and not get along, and to keep us not getting along and keep us mad at each other because they felt like we were crazy. And it's like all of society was in on it, and then it's like my twin sister is one of them. So I'm gonna go now, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.